Yeah, I'm about to start talking major shit.
Well, we're live now, so let's hear it.
Now, I know I was talking through the intro. It don't matter. Okay, it's about to go down. Welcome back to Ballz Deep Fantasy Show. This is episode 4. I am your host, Alex Chick. I got my man with me, Garrett, Waluigi, a.k.a. Jimmy Neutron's dad, a.k.a. Motorcycle Man. I almost forgot Motorcycle Man.
Motorcycle Man.
And, of course, we got Corny Plumber in the back, producing the whole thing, making it work. Before we get into the episode, Garrett, like I said, I got to talk shit a little bit. First of all, we got 34 people in the NFL chat, right?
Correct.
And almost weekly, I ask someone to come on this fantasy show, right? I asked for just 2 people. I asked you 3 hours ago. True. I mean, I understand if you have things, but let me know. But this is just ridiculous. The other guy that was supposed to be here didn't even show up. So I don't know where the fuck. What the fuck am I supposed to do?
I know you just said his name before we went live, and I already forgot it. I don't know who this dude is, but it's not surprising that he didn't come in, I guess.
Nick Wilcox. I don't know where he went. He even confirmed with me today. I trained him today for SEO, and then he was like, "Hey, we're still on for tonight." I'm like, "Yeah, bet 9 p.m. Eastern time." No, he didn't show up. Added him and everything. Ridiculous. It's ridiculous. We got 34 fucking people in the NFL chat, and no one wants to come do a fantasy show. Jesus Christ. Oh, my God. Okay. Anyway, Garrett, before we actually get into the bread and butter, and it's going to be more about rookie tight ends today. I don't think this episode is going to be – oh, yeah, Trey's coming on. Because you know what? Trey's going to talk shit. While we're waiting for Trey, let's go ahead and talk about a little bit of news before we get into a little bit of the fantasy portion. The only one I really have is Cowboys are in for Hard Knocks this year, 2021. How often do you watch? Do you watch Hard Knocks every year? Do you watch it?
I typically don't, but I got HBO Max this year, and I watched the one from last year with both the LA teams, and it was so good that I'm definitely gonna watch it this year. It's just. I've never really watched it before, so this is my first year watching it. It's so good. And
I'm a little hurt because the Raiders were on the year before, and you're telling me you didn't watch that one?
You mean to tell me people give a shit about the Raiders?
Oh, don't do that.
That's why I had no idea. I had no clue.
Oh,
now that you tell me that, I'll look into it. I had no idea, though.
I didn't watch the LA one. I feel like I should have, but I don't know. I don't like the Chargers.
I primarily watched it because it was covering around the COVID stuff and how the team handled that everything of it. So I wanted to the more behind the scenes and how they handled that and shit. But also the rookies that came in last year and stuff. It was really good. I would recommend it.
True. Okay. I think I am gonna watch this year just because I am in Texas. I think the Dallas Cowboys are a little bit of a fascinating team. The offense is definitely nothing to be slept on, okay, because that offense is going to be high-powered as ever this year. I think if the Cowboys don't win the NFC East, they're fucking crazy. I don't know how you don't win that division. That division looks like a cakewalk.
If the Cowboys don't win the NFC East, you literally have to tear the roster down to the nuts and the bolts and start over. I'm talking.
You start with Dak.
Yeah, you get rid of Dak Prescott. You get rid of Ezekiel Elliott. You get rid of fucking everybody, and you start over. Point.
You know what the excuse is going to be if they don't make it? It's going to be Mike McCarthy's fault. So
that is part of Mike McCarthy's ass, but
that was the Cowboys' golden boy. They were like, "Oh, Jason Garrett, let's just go to Mike McCarthy." What kind of fucking sense does that make? Oh my God! I think I am gonna watch it this year. I think it starts in August, but the Cowboys I feel like are a little bit related to the Raiders as far as. Hey Trey,
how's it going?
It's going good. Trey, do you want to say anything before we get into the fantasy?
Well, I just clicked on it when I commented, and I was like, so he didn't show up, did he? I missed your intro. What did you say in your intro? Can you catch me up to speed?
Well, first of all, because I asked every week. There's 34 fucking people in the NFL chat. And I ask every week, and you see it. I'm like, hey. Need some people for the fantasy show, whatever, right?
Can we take a 30-second timeout just to recognize Garrett's backdrop today because it looks absolutely gorgeous?
He's house sitting.
I'm house sitting with my girlfriend right now, and the place is fucking gorgeous. It's 100 times better than what I'm living in right now.
Yeah, don't leave her.
Every time this dude house sits, it's at this nice ass house. I don't get it. It's every time.
I like it. All right, go ahead, Alex. I just had to bring that up quick.
No, and then I got 34 people. I got 34 people in the NFL chat, and then no one says anything, and then I get this guy. I told you I did training with him today, right? I told you.
Yeah, you did.
And he confirmed with me. He's like, "Hey, are we still on for tonight?" I was like, "Yes." Well, we were talking, and I was like, "Yeah, 9 p.m. Eastern tonight." And he's like, "Okay, bet." So I don't know. No. Corny, don't even say shit to him. I don't know.
Well, hold on. I kind of want everyone's opinion. Is this like a fireable offense if he doesn't comment back by tomorrow?
Well, apparently he's in Slack right now. That's what Courtney's saying. He's in Slack
really?
right now. Yeah.
What's
Well,
he saying?
I don't know. He might be in the group chat that I made for us. Cause let me see. I'm waiting for it. But no, it's ridiculous. I'm sorry. It starts at 8. I'm not gonna wait. I don't have time. I thought we
so
were
is he trying to join or what's happened? What happened?
No, you're not going on another time. Fuck you. You're not going on another time. I can't.
What did he say? What did he say?
He literally asked me. He said I thought we weren't on. And I was like, we had this conversation. I got 2 witnesses for this conversation.
Can you send me a screenshot?
I'll send it to you after this.
Can we hear from Courtney Plummer what happened? I like seeing you get fired up.
It's
what are the topics today?
Well, we're just going over rookie tight ends today. It wasn't even going to be a long episode. Yeah, that's it. It wasn't going to be a long episode.
My dick just went limp.
Oh my god! What? We're about to talk about your fucking man whore, Kyle Pitts here. Okay, you could probably go 15 minutes on Kyle Pitts, can't you?
I wrote an article about how I probably wouldn't take him if it's just a year 1 thing.
Well, yeah, you wouldn't take him for a year 1 thing.
For just a redraft, probably not.
Well, you don't do redraft though.
Normally not, but our site league is.
No, we did auction. Well, yeah, but I mean, I was talking.
We have to do start over every year for the site.
Oh yeah, because we have too much turnover to do a dynasty. I feel like.
Yeah, you can't.
Yeah, it wouldn't work. It wouldn't work. Anyway, I do want on the topic of Kyle Pitts, I do want to ask this question.
Well, are we even done with this Wilcox conversation?
I'm done with it. I'm so pissed. I do not like. Look, I got gray hairs, Trey. I don't need this.
I know you do. My hair's falling out, and yours are turning gray.
I'm literally done with this. I'm done with this.
I think it's a permanent survivor list thing. I think that's what we do.
Yeah. Where's he been here?
He's on the shit list. He's on my shit list forever.
He's not an intern. He was just recruited.
He's permanent then, 100%.
Yeah.
This is ridiculous.
That list is growing, by the way. That survivor list is growing. I looked at the general the other chat. There's
definitely people standing out.
It's a good 8 or 9.
Woo!
Any names you want to drop right now?
Oh, easy.
That's ridiculous. I don't want to talk about it because I'm already growing gray hairs at an exceptional rate. I just don't want to accelerate that process. You know what I mean?
Just be thankful because at least you can dye your shit. Mine just is going. It's going.
Yeah. So. Can we talk about that though? I had an uncle that dyed his gray hair, and it's like, come on, stop being insecure.
You don't want to look like a skunk. I get it.
I'm gonna do it. I'm just growing it out. I don't give a shit. It's gray hair. It's gonna be great. It'll be great. Shit, I already look 14. This actually just accelerates my age like 4 years. I look 18
I think it'll make you distinguished.
I'm a distinguished person.
I know you're married, but like if you went out in the town and you had like gray hairs, you'd be like,
yeah,
bringing him home tonight.
She's gonna say I'm gonna be a silver fox, and then it makes me feel good.
Yeah, there you go.
It makes me feel good. So yeah, I'm like, all right. Garrett called me a spicy dad last year, or not last year, but last week because I was getting mad at some fucking air pollution outside with their fucking base. I was like, oh, I'm really gonna be a dad, aren't I?
So you're gonna start wearing khakis.
I do wear khakis. I wear khakis to work.
High socks.
No, I wear not high socks too. Not like the dress socks. I wear Nike.
You're gonna
Nike
be going
socks.
out fishing and just have like worms in your pocket.
Oh no, that's too far.
Fuck.
Too far. That's too far. Anyway, we'll try to get the.
Don't worry, Trey has your back, Chickster.
I wish you would let me talk now. You're like.
I did try to FaceTime you. You didn't answer, so that was nice of you.
I didn't.
Wow.
Because I was talking to my wife about something. Mm-hmm. And it was too late to call you back.
Okay.
You want me to call you afterwards, or we could just talk afterwards? You want to talk afterwards? Yeah. Okay, we'll talk afterwards. Okay.
Yeah.
It's a date. I was pausing to let you see if you were going to interrupt me.
I was thinking about going for a smooch, but I thought it was too early.
Too early for the show. I'm still mad. No one wants to smooch when they're mad.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
So I had to retake it back.
Okay.
So go ahead.
Just reconsider.
Yeah.
I want to ask this question because me and Jackson kind of, especially on draft night, we were kind of feuding over this. Kyle Pitts was taken with the 4th pick of the draft. Would you guys take him at 4? Should the Falcons have taken Kyle Pitts at 4?
What are we doing here?
I'm asking a question.
I thought this was a fantasy football show.
It is, but I feel like
why is this question relevant?
Because it's relevant to me.
Got it.
Alex,
cool.
In this hypothetical, are the first 3 picks the same?
Same picks. I'm just saying, should the Falcons taken Kyle Pitts or should they taken a quarterback like everyone or some people thought they were going to?
Should have taken Justin Fields.
Yeah, probably. Should they? So basically, the hypothetical I'm asking is: should it have been Justin Fields or should it have been Kyle Pitts?
I probably would have taken Fields, but I have no problem taking Pitts.
So even fourth overall pick in the draft, you had no problem doing it.
Dude's a unicorn.
No, I would have taken him first.
And that's why.
If I didn't need a quarterback, I would probably would have.
Okay, I was like,
if Lawrence didn't exist,
you take him for the Jets.
Yeah, I would have taken him for the Jets.
Well, Sam Darnold doesn't get traded though. So
yeah, I would have taken him for the Jets.
You would have taken Pitts over an offensive lineman for the Jets?
Yes.
Okay.
It's kind of hard to throw if there's no.
I just think he's the best player.
Yeah, no, I think he's going to be a Hall of Famer. Like I feel like that shouldn't even be a question.
I mean, I did an article before the draft. He said that he's going to be the best tight end ever. So,
I don't even think that's out of question, or not even out of the question. But I don't feel like that's like so outlandish. You know what I mean?
He's got the potential for it.
So, let's talk about his tight end. Let's talk about his fantasy value at tight end. Then they still have Calvin Ridley. They just traded Julio Jones. Kyle Pitt is almost acting as a second wide receiver now. It has to be, right?
Is this like part of your question?
Yeah, I'm asking you.
I mean, yeah, I mean, he's going to probably line up all over the place. I don't understand your question.
So what's his ceiling then? What is his ceiling? How well does he do?
Considering I had 0 time to prepare for this show because I was called in on emergency duty.
Well, you called yourself in.
I know. I'm here to save the day.
He's like, I'm in. He's just called himself in. Garrett, what do you think his ceiling is?
I could see him with over 75 catches his rookie year for sure.
Do you think he's top 5 tight end?
Fantasy wise?
Fantasy
yeah.
wise.
Yep.
And it's not even a hesitation.
Nope.
We have Kittle, Kelsey, Waller, and Kyle Pitts is probably 4th. I can't really.
TJ Hawkinson.
I don't know. Nah.
Since Julio has gotten traded, my opinion has kind of changed on this. I just feel like he's going to get a lot more touchdowns than he probably otherwise would have.
So he's going to be really good. What's the problem with that?
Yeah. I do want to bring this up, though, because the history on rookie tight ends being good in fantasy, they don't exist.
Okay. Well, when's the last good rookie tight end? Can you remember?
Well, I wrote an article on this. Actually, I wanted to pull it up. The last good rookie tight end was Evan Engram.
Why do Giants fans hate Evan Engram?
No, he does drop the ball a little bit, but this list is going back to 2005. He's the only one.
Amari Cooper drops the ball a little bit. Everyone gets mad at me.
Evan Engram's the only rookie tight end to have at least 60 catches in the last 15 years.
Pitts is going to shatter that this year.
I feel like, and the Falcons are going to be behind in a lot of games. Their defense is still not good. Matt Ryan's
the only other rookie tight end with 50 catches in the last 15 years, Jermaine Gresham.
And where's that guy?
Dead.
Is he really?
Not in the league.
Oh God, dude! I was gonna feel so bad. I was gonna feel so bad.
No, he's not in the league.
Damn, I shouldn't have asked that.
My point is, historically, the rookie tight ends have not been very successful, even if they're good later on. Like Jimmy Graham, nobody, rookie. Even the ones that have been good have been nobody's rookies. Travis Kelce, nobody is a rookie. Kittle, nobody.
If we say Kyle Pitts is going to be a unicorn, then he's got. I feel like he does it. He's going to be fine.
He very well could. I'm just saying that depending on where or how much you want to spend on the guy, you better be careful. Just for this year.
I wouldn't draft him way too high. And I feel people are crazy for drafting tight ends way too early. I feel like they're super crazy. Even the top 3, and I know this is draft. This is
I'm not even following you at this point.
I know, but basically, some people draft tight ends way too early. They reach on tight ends when you can wait and still get a good tight end, and they'll do barely just a little bit less. Kyle Pitts, I feel like he's going to be the second wide receiver in Atlanta, despite the fact that he is technically a tight end. And you know what? He'll be fine. I think he's a top 5 tight end this year. So PPR or not. So, and I know PPR is another thing that's one of your favorites. Garrett, because you're a Steelers fan, I have to ask about your thoughts on, and I can't.
Jesus. Let me help you out. His name is Pat Fryermuth.
I was gonna say that. Okay.
No, you weren't.
Yeah.
Not a shot.
Shut up. Yeah, I was. You don't know.
You couldn't even pronounce Carl Nassib's name right. You had no shot on that one.
It's for the Raiders.
Yeah.
Oh wow, I'm sorry. I'm not the big. The guy doesn't do anything for the Raiders. I'm sorry. It's good that
you know what we should do. We should have.
Playing, but he doesn't really do anything.
We should have like a Jeopardy style show of you, Jackson Law, and Brian Tan just up there trying to pronounce names, and whoever gets the most right.
That is content right there. That is content.
That's great, right?
Wait, you know what? Write that down. We're doing that. We need to do that. Who could say the name's the worst?
No, you got to get them the most right. It's a great show idea.
Write that down.
Jackson Law has no shot. no shot.
Don't do Jefferson legal like that, okay?
He can't even do 4-letter words right.
Oh no.
Which one?
Just any. He can do law. Anything beyond law is bad. He can't. It's over.
Oh, he could do Jackson. Jefferson legal.
I'd lost so much.
See? He's admitted he'd lose.
Okay. Going back to Pat Fryer. Nope, I didn't say it right.
Try again.
Old Patty boy here.
All right.
Garrett, how do you like your boy Patty here?
It's like fantasy, or do I like
fantasy?
I think he'll be fine. He's not somebody. Here's the thing: the Steelers didn't necessarily have a glaring need at tight end because I like Eric Ebron. I think he's fine. I don't really think that they needed to spend a second-round pick on a tight end, especially when there was offensive lineman on the board. But that's a whole other thing. Wise, there's just a ton of talent on Pittsburgh's offense where he's not going to get a lot of targets. That's the issue. They got 3 solid wide receivers. Eric Ebron's going to take targets as well. I just don't really see where he's going to find himself into the offense. I just don't see it.
Do you think the Steelers just don't have faith in Eric Ebron or even Vance McDonald at this point?
No,
because you don't take a tight end second round when you just kind of don't do that unless you have that glaring need. Unless they're going to put him as
he's not going to really help you fantasy wise this year.
No,
he's not. He might. What about dynasty purposes? What would you think dynasty purposes?
I think they hope that he's Heath Miller.
Oh man, if he's a Heath Miller for that,
I think that's what they hope that he is.
That makes sense.
Fantasy-wise, Ebron might be gone at the end of this next year, so he could take over the starting role next year.
I think he's absolutely gone next year.
So you would put if you're redrafting this year, you would put him on hold and hold him off till next year.
Well, I would probably do that with every rookie tight end,
except for Kyle Pitts. You wouldn't do a Kyle Pitts, or you would?
Depends on the price tag.
Don't you have Kyle Pitts?
I do not.
You don't have. Oh, you were gonna draft him, and the guy drafted him.
I got snaked.
Dang. Can't trust anybody.
I got the I know. I got the Clemson quarterback instead.
Oh God, that's
try to say his name.
Trevor Lawrence.
No, the one starting this year.
DJ.
Yeah, what's his last name?
Yep.
Oh, yeah, that dude's last name. No.
It starts with an O. DJO.
No, a U. A U.
Starts with a U. DGU. That was an O.
Uwe Ungalele.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Yeah, that.
Ungalele. See? Easy.
Ugh.
You got it. So who
Speaking
else
of
do you
that-
want to talk about on tight ends, though?
I got everyone here though.
No, you
I
didn't.
do. I wrote everybody here.
Who are you gonna bring up next? Trey McKitty, who had like 3 catches at Georgia.
Yeah, let's talk about Trey McKitty. I have Trey McKitty right here.
You know how many
Dynasty
catches he
purposes,
had
does have
last
any
year?
shot? Huh?
You know how many catches he had? He had like 3 catches at Georgia his whole
I know. I heard
career.
you. His whole career? Is he a running?
Pretty much.
Is he a running tight end? Running block tight end?
What?
Is he a run block tight end?
No.
I mean, was he injured?
No, he played.
Oh.
Why didn't they throw him the ball?
Well, Georgia's quarterbacks weren't very good until JT Daniels took over.
I don't know that. You're talking. Weren't you a Fromm guy? Garrett?
Not really.
Didn't you like?
I was a Fromm guy.
No, Garrett. You like Fromm? Dang.
did.
He wasn't in school last year.
Oh yeah, he wasn't last year, but the year before.
But-
Then Trey McKitty. I just like his name, Trey McKitty.
Well, he went to Florida State first, and then he transferred to Georgia, so he wouldn't have been there from.
Oh, see, I don't know enough about college. I just kind of roll with it. You know what I mean? I feel like they drafted him. I think he's going to try to take over next year because, of course, the Patriots signed Hunter Henry, and then Jared Cook is now with the Chargers. But I mean,
Yes.
I don't expect Jared Cook to do anything really.
They also have a little interesting project, though. Donald Parham. He's like that 6'8" CFL guy or something. So I don't know if McKinney's going to even be like the 3rd string guy.
Dang, he might not even make it out of training camp. Fucking A.
Well, they picked him. I think they picked him in the 3rd round. So
Well, don't trust me. As much as the Raiders, are horrible at drafting, we've cut the guys that are in the 3rd round.
yeah, you guys love giving up on 3rd round picks.
Yeah. Anyway, what about Tommy Tremble?
Worthless.
Carolina, huh?
Worthless.
You're not a big
He's the
Tommy
best-
Tremble guy?
He's the blocking tight end of the draft. He'll probably go out there and catch 8 balls all year.
So you're telling me that they're going to have Ian Thomas on one side, Tommy Tremble on the other side for basically 7-0 linemen.
Possibly.
I mean,
That could
shit.
work.
Arnold up, right?
Yeah.
Nobody
I
did
mean, shit. Fun. Man, poor Darnold, man. What about Hunter Long for Miami? I feel like Mike Gesicki's on his way out.
I mean, he's the 3rd string tight end too. They got Shaheen.
Who?
Adam Shaheen.
Who cares? I don't know. I don't know who that is, and that's how irrelevant he is to me. I feel like I feel like
He
I
might
gotta
be
know
the
your
4th
name.
string tight end.
Who-
They got Durham Smythe too.
Who? Man, you're a tight end guy.
No, I'm just a big brain.
I don't know. You're a tight end guy because you even say every year you're trying to find like the next best tight end, like the best.
I do.
You're a
I
tight
got a
end
couple
guy.
targets this year.
You like when the ends are tight.
Oh, which hole are we going?
This is the Ballz Deep Fantasy Show. I feel like
Yes, it is.
if we don't have a question like that, we're not really fulfilling the name. You know what I mean? I don't know, man. I didn't really have. There's not a lot here. There's not a lot. I just feel like there's a couple names. I'm gonna write them down. We'll see where it goes. What about? Oh, here we go. Luke Farrell. How about that?
Luke Farrell.
Yeah, Farrell.
He actually has a decent shot to do something.
Well, yeah, he's got Tim Tebow.
I think he stinks, but he doesn't have any competition.
Nah, Tim Tebow, man.
Tim Tebow.
Tim Tebow. Tim Tebow. I feel like Tim Tebow's got to earn his name back.
Like
Does he-
Jacksonville doesn't have any trustworthy tight ends.
Tebow
No.
doesn't even make the 53-man roster at the beginning of the year.
Dang. You gonna buy a jersey if he does?
No.
Wow.
Why the fuck would I do that?
I feel like you're not very confident in that pick.
I fucking hate Tim Tebow. Why would I ever own it?
Why do you hate him?
We're not getting into it, all right?
Are you a big church guy?
What's that?
Big anti-church guy?
No, dude.
It's the beard. The motorcycle. He's anti-church. That's what it is.
Yeah. Bigger. I ride motorcycles for a living. You think I'm in the church? Fuck.
With a leather jacket
And my goggles over my helmet.
Yeah. See, Alex, you should be thanking me. You should be thanking me that guy didn't show up. You're having a lot more fun today.
Yeah, I was pissed.
Yeah.
I was gonna be pissed.
And no, he's in a bit mood.
Still. Like I said, this probably wasn't gonna be a long episode anyway. I feel like we hit the name.
Well, there are things we could talk about.
What do you think?
I don't know. There's a lot of things we could talk about.
Did you get a who the fuck is that guy? I know you came here.
I could probably just look at the standings and pick one.
Motorcycle churches are real. No, you find me one, and we will send Garrett there for content.
We could talk about how our Vendetta Fantasy League is going to be auctioned, and there's no choice.
Can somebody how an auction league works? I've never done one before. I have no idea.
I did mine last year, and I can tell you, don't do what I did. Okay, that is my first advice.
Spend $32.
Oh, so you heard that? You heard that conversation. 32 Mark Ingram, 29 Drew Lock. I owned it. Okay, that was me. I learned. Basically, it's kind of like just how like an auction. You have an auctioneer, and then someone we go. How we did last year. Every player went around, or everyone went around. They picked a name, and we auctioned that player, and then we had an auctioneer.
So it would be Alex's turn. He throws out
Kyler Murray.
Yeah, he throws out Kyler Murray. Whoever has the highest bid gets him. Then it's Garrett's turn. He throws out the next guy. Then it's my turn.
How much money do we start with?
250.
Okay. Oh, okay.
And then from there, and then you can. I think what we did was like you can have up to 20 people.
20.
That's what we
the
did.
roster. Yeah,
the roster.
I thought you wanted to do a 20-man draft.
God, no, there would not
that
be
would
enough
be
quarterbacks.
something.
There would not be enough quarterbacks. I feel like we got to do. Oh, man.
Especially in a 2-quarterback league.
I know. That's the worst part. God, that would be. But I feel like 20. You know what? I'm going to be really pissed.
I do want to. You know what? This actually reminded me. You guys, you did your episode with Cam and Jeremy, just like saying all these things. I don't think I've ever seen. Max Murphy, that's like a fireable offense. You guys saying all these things that I like don't say.
Oh, you absolutely say them all the time. Say one thing that you didn't think you said.
I don't remember calling Brandon Ayuk a superstar. Ever.
Did I say superstar?
I'm pretty sure you're like, I know Trey loved Brandon Ayuk in the pre-draft process. When?
We said
in the article.
Rondell Moore.
Yeah, I like Rondell Moore.
That's the only thing I remember.
Jackson dropped the fucking motorcycle church.
That's got to be an article.
Garrett has to go to the motorcycle church.
And you guys are bringing up all the PPR is garbage.
I'm looking it up right now.
What's wrong with PPR?
PPR is garbage.
What's wrong with it?
Why?
All right, so you're going to give points to a receiver for catching the ball, but why aren't you giving point? You're not going to give points to the quarterback for throwing the ball. Like we're not going to hand out points for attempts.
I can do that.
Like the guy that created PPR, he's like, yeah, let's just get horny off of something weird. It doesn't even make sense. You don't get points in football for catching the ball.
Just a quick
side note. You don't get points for running either.
How come they don't hand out points for rushing attempts?
I don't know. I didn't make the damn thing. PPR's okay. Snake draft. You just said snake draft. You got to pick your side here.
Max Murphy. He's just like snake drafts are for 5-year-olds, dude.
He's just trying to catch up now. He's just trying to get back on your good side. He got on your bad side, and now he's like, oh, I gotta get back. I gotta get back on the good side. He said, oh, Trey said this one's bad. I gotta go with that one. I don't know.
Snake drafts are for 5-year-olds.
And yeah, I mean, I was inexperienced, and then I did, auction. It's a lot harder. It's a lot more fun. There's a lot more thinking involved.
Do you feel like you have like extra like hair on your nuts after you did an auction league?
Well, I would say they're chicken nuggets, but yeah, I feel like
like what kind of like the McDonald's ones, the deformed chicken nuggets you got down there?
First of all, please don't call my chicken nuggets deformed, okay? They work.
They clearly work.
Obviously, they work. So
they might have a little juice in there.
too. It's the grease.
They're powerful. They're powerful little fuckers.
They're powerful. Shit, pass, bro. She took Plan B the next morning, and still.
I don't know if that's what you would be saying on a show, but
still
power to you.
He's got shooters.
Shooter.
Got some nuts on him.
Yeah.
Shooters.
No, I do feel like an auction. You really have to think a lot more because, you know, you
no shit.
You gotta.
It's like playing chess instead of checkers.
I'll play you in chess.
Here's the real question. In all seriousness, who's gonna get me out to Benson, North Carolina, to go to the Freedom Biker Church? Because that's where it's at.
North Carolina? Isn't that where Cervantes lives? There you go. Cervantes.
And perfect. We could talk about our love.
You can do the biker church.
I'm on it. I'm out there right now.
That's got to be a post.
That's
got to be a post. We need like Garrett's little face on like a gang. Like, I don't know.
Just put Waluigi on a bike from Mario Kart and it will work.
Yeah.
Okay. Literally just the cowboy.
There's one for 20 minutes. Together. Jackson, I want you to know I'm going to be there tomorrow. That's there.
Fuck house sitting. I'm just going to go and
Are people even watching this shit show?
I don't even know. Jackson is.
Yeah.
And I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
Jackson should have came. Oh, Courtney said yes. See? Everyone just wants to see us talk. I don't know. So wait,
what other topics you got? You got any? Go ahead.
PPR is it's totally
Garbage.
acceptable. No, it's acceptable.
Garbage.
It is acceptable. Why?
Garbage. It's trash.
It changes the landscape. I'm gonna pick different running backs depending if it's PPR or not.
I don't ever want to live in a world where I got to think about drafting James White. For what fucking reason? Who's the loser that came up with that?
Why would you do James White anyway? There's 4 fucking running backs in New England.
Well, if he has a day where he gets like 6 catches for 20 yards, he's all of a sudden he's like relevant.
What about best buy? Or best ball? You're a big best ball guy, right?
I like best ball.
You know why? Because you don't have to think to set your lineup.
That's not true.
Yeah, it is. Absolutely.
You have to draft totally differently.
What? No, you have to set your lineup.
That's false. Like in a best ball league, basically Tyreek Hill's like the number 1 receiver because if
I draft a whole team, let's say I'm the GM, I draft a whole team and I'm like, okay, I don't know who's playing. Just go out there and have fun. You can only put 11.
No, you got to think about the way the players score. Because those weeks where Tyreek Hill goes for like 220 and 3 touchdowns, but then he'll have weeks where he has 20 yards. The weeks that he has 20 yards, he doesn't kill you.
That sounds like a personal problem.
I'm just saying you have to draft it.
If people have a bad day, they have a bad day. You still started them, and that's real life. And
you're bringing up a bad argument for your argument.
How?
It's not a fact of if you should think less. It's the fact that you have to think differently.
Why?
And you don't like the way that you have to think because of it. No. I don't. My league's not a best ball league. I just saying I like it.
Well, I don't see why. I feel like that's elementary.
Well, if somebody gets hurt,
let the
you're not
points decide
either.
for me, and instead of me just deciding who I'm going to start this week.
You also it rewards teams that draft better too. You got a guy on your bench like goes off. What happens during the weeks that like Tariq Cohen? He just explodes. It only happens maybe once.
Why would you take Tariq Cohen?
I'm going over an example of how it's
Why would you take Tariq Cohen?
Not saying you would or you wouldn't.
No, it just doesn't make sense.
I think there was a week last year where Nick Foles threw 4 touchdowns. It didn't happen all year, and then he got benched.
We have. I mean, NFL rosters get 53 people. They're not just be like, hey, whoever.
That's the best argument of all of why best ball is good.
No, and because
NFL teams they use all the guys.
11 players all have to play at the field on the field. Not all 53 are playing. Only 11. But doing the best ball, everybody on your roster is playing. And it's just whoever did the best.
Khalil Mack doesn't play every snap. They rotate guys.
Okay. I count that in your lineup. Like I
found you're in Denver.
Are you still doing the biker church thing?
Yep. Because I don't know what the fuck you guys are talking about in the best ball or whatever shit.
So best ball is basically like whoever scores the most points on your team, that's who you'll get points for.
Like even on your bench?
Yes.
Yeah.
Stupid.
Thank you.
Why would you play best ball?
Because the lineups suck sometimes. You get a guy that tears his ACL.
No, it's because you suck at lineups.
Sometimes they do, yeah.
So that's the problem.
The battle with fantasy is to build a lineup. You have to look at like matchups and stuff. Because at that point, you're just picking players. You're not picking like positions for like lineups and stuff like that, or like
exactly.
It's just different.
And we're not doing best ball. Never do best ball.
I didn't say we were.
How many times have you done best ball? Or you just
0?
You just like the idea of it?
Yeah, I like the idea of it.
I feel like it's because you've had trouble with lineups in the past.
Sometimes they do.
Trey, what lineup hurts you?
What lineup hurts me?
Yeah, what hurts you to make you feel this way?
You know what? I told Trey people to start, and he didn't start him, and then they ended up he benched him, and then they ended up going
like
off.
there are certain players like say Will Fuller. Half the time he's worthless, but you want him on those big weeks. You just don't know when they're going to happen. So why not have him when those big weeks happen?
Or just don't take him. If you know he's inconsistent, why? Like, I'm not going to pick an NFL player.
I'm just saying you draft differently because of it.
Dude's crazy.
Okay.
Dude's crazy.
You got any? You can bring up some fantasy sleeper tight ends if you want.
I was going to get more into the tight end. This is just rookie tight end. I was going to get more into the other tight ends later on. I think in a couple weeks. Like next week is going to be quarterback.
You need help with topics, don't you?
Maybe a little bit.
You
have ideas for topics? I was going to do the fuck, marry, kill thing. I did like doing that last year.
There you go.
I was going to make that. I was going to do that next week though. When there's with the rest of the quarterbacks, I feel like that would be fun.
When it's you and me again.
Yeah, 34 fucking people in the chat don't want to do anything, so it's cool.
Alex, he goes, "You win," and I'm like, "Fuck it, I guess." And there we are.
Literally 2 hours ago, I did, and he's like, "Yeah, I'll do it."
Really, imagine coming on time. Weird.
I got things to do too.
I normally come early, so I it's weird.
I got things to do. I'm here, just for you, Chickster.
Thank you.
Wow.
You just saw how upset I was. No love for the motorcycle man. No love.
I have great love for Garrett. He's actually one of the few people that have like gotten a memo, and he updates me all the time.
It's true.
I know.
I message Trey probably at minimum like 5 days a week, and I'm like, "Hey, I'm available."
I hear from Garrett more than I hear from Chickster sometimes.
I am a free spirit.
You're a lot of things. I'm not sure you're a free spirit.
What is that supposed to mean?
You just got a weird brain on you.
Dude, yeah, that's fair. I don't understand it sometimes. Sometimes I don't understand myself. But it makes sense.
I got a good read on you.
You sure?
Yeah.
You didn't even know I was in a bowling league.
Fair. But it did help you make grilled cheese one day.
Yeah,
no, I knew how to make a grilled cheese. I was giving you a tip about how to do a grilled cheese. First of all, you want to talk about disputing facts. This guy. God, you're over here going to say that I'm misquoting you. You're misquoting me. I was like, bro, if you put the butter in the pan, it's a lot better.
Use butter for grilled cheeses?
Tanner Pike's got to be one of the dumbest people I hired. That guy's got rocks for brains.
Hey, that Gruden article you got was like, I knew how to make a grilled cheese, Jackson.
He doesn't, Jackson.
I fucking made it, and it was delicious. That Gruden article that Tanner wrote does pretty well.
Yeah, he's apparently sharing it all over the place, huh? Good for him.
I mean, he's completely wrong, but it's okay.
Can't believe you're all using butter on grilled cheeses. It's wild.
You put butter on grilled cheese. What are you talking about?
Put mayo on grilled cheese. You put mayo on the outside of the bread when you put it down, and then on the other side, because mayo has a higher burning point, so it gets crispier.
I'm a big mayo guy.
Yeah, I like fucking white stuff.
I went to lunch with producer Alex in Krieg's Corner. I did not eat my burger until they gave me my side of mayo. I had to wait a good 5 minutes for that shit.
Oh no, not 5 minutes. That's some real Karen shit right there. Over there complaining about I had to wait 5 minutes for my mayo on the side.
Why? I can't eat a burger without it.
What is the big thing about mayo? Honestly,
Mayo fucks, dude. Mayo
Yeah, it does. Yeah, it does.
Mayo's good on like almost anything. Mayo is my fantasy sleeper for grilled cheese.
Fantasy sleeper for grilled cheese. Write that down.
I think it's just a sleeper in general.
Nah. Dude's over here talking about fucking burning elements and crispier.
Spicy mayo? Ain't nothing like it.
I'm not a big spicy mayo guy.
Are you
Just do the regular?
You've seen like you'd be pretty bland as far as like, you know, flavors go.
I'm with the kids. I'm hip.
How?
What do you mean how?
I had to teach you what dead ass meant.
Didn't you have to teach him what cap was as well?
No cap, that too? I had to teach you all the slangs.
I'm cultured. I'm a dance minor, okay?
Not the day that I don't see you doing no TikTok dancers. You gotta do the TikTok dances.
I was thinking about doing like a titty dance in Vegas. I think that would get something going.
Spicy mayo.
Yeah, you could do a titty dance. Just don't let me be next to you during that.
Oh, you're gonna be right next to me. I think we're gonna have a cuddle session.
You think so?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, I'll let you believe that. It's part of that's part of my like thing is the chase. You know what I mean?
Pressing question is who's the big spoon?
Oh, me.
Oh,
I'm gonna get right in the back of his head and just like.
Okay, you ain't gotta do all that. Like, no,
get a little ear action going. Yeah.
Not the ear. No, not the ear. Don't do that. No, don't do that. I'm gonna sleep in the closet.
I had a joke. I'm gonna save it. I'm not gonna say that.
Okay, well, eventually I'm gonna have to come out of the closet. Yes, I know. Was that the joke? Yeah, I see that. I saw that coming. I'll sleep in the bathtub.
So fantasy tight ends.
I'm pretty much good here. Honestly, I'm cool with just getting the who the fuck is that guy and getting out of here.
Okay.
This was actually longer than I thought.
By the way, yeah. We can give our picks and go. Attaboy Jackson. All of your who the fuck is that guy picks have sucked. Like I'm saying the whole show.
You know what? They're better. Sucked. Well, okay. The other mine were okay. Mine were okay.
Fine.
Mine was okay.
And plus, you're not playing the game the right way. You're supposed to say the guy's name, then ask what team he plays for.
No, that's the only thing you did.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because
let's do it this week.
Yeah, jeez.
Because when you say, oh, Nico Collins, everybody knows he was drafted by the Texans. That's a bad pick.
Did I say Nico Collins?
Somebody did.
We were talking about Nico Collins last week.
Dang. Rip. I don't know who it was.
So do you have a pick this week?
I do. I don't think you know this one.
Okay.
No? Okay.
You didn't say the guy's name. I'm waiting for you to say it.
Elijah Penny.
Is he still with the Giants?
Fuck.
Decent pick, though. Not bad.
Elijah Penny. He is the biggest guy for the Giants, even bigger than Saquon Barkley. And if Saquon Barkley, God forbid, gets injured again, I could see him really being just an end zone kind of guy. Right goal line. I mean, assuming the Giants get to the goal line. But, get to the goal line, give it to the biggest guy, and just let him go score. That's if Saquon Barkley gets injured, though. Saquon Barkley's big enough to do that. So I feel like it only works if Saquon Barkley gets injured. But if he does, then that's where I'm going with.
Okay.
All right, Garrett.
All right,
being judged on your who the fuck is that guy, by the way.
Trey, go ahead.
I'm trying to look for a pick.
I am.
You guys.
I was not prepared for this.
God, I told you. I told you 20 minutes ago.
I have a rookie.
All right.
Let me guess. He was drafted in the first round.
God damn it. Let me find another one. Okay. I think my fantasy, my sleeper, who the fuck is that guy, is Brevin Jordan.
Oh my God, that's weak.
Houston.
That's
Got him on my list. I actually really like him this year. I mean, they only got Atkins and Izzo and Farrell Brown. Like, no.
How about
I feel like,
Trey? How about Donald Parham Jr.?
I just talked about him 20 minutes ago.
no, you didn't.
I wanted to see if you were keeping up. I'm not just. This isn't just a hat rack, my friend.
What? That's a big ass hat rack. What?
Hey,
What
you.
team?
You! What size you wear? Don't you get your hats custom ordered?
Can you say anything properly? Can you not
No.
slur? If you're gonna,
Don't you get your? Oh, hold on. Don't you get your hats custom ordered, sir?
that wasn't funny the first time. It's not funny now either.
Wait, do you have
Because
like
people didn't hear me?
Do you have like the 10 and 7/8 inch head or
Oh
something?
yeah, dude. Yeah, it's fucking massive.
Or 8.
No, it's massive.
So it's straight like pinball.
It's so
Yeah.
like I got a bowling ball up here.
Man, I hope your
gotta
wife
pick.
one day, if you have kids, she's gonna have to push that gigantic ass head
My wife
that comes with your jeans.
gets one day. That she gotta have a C-section because I'm gonna have a linebacker coming out. It's absurd.
A linebacker for a head.
Nah, dude,
I
I was a big kid myself, dude. So me with my big ass head, she's gonna give birth to a fucking lineman.
I got to pick
Go ahead.
Wop Filer.
Fuck, I don't know. WAP?
Yeah.
Give me,
Like wet ass pussy WAP?
That's his name. Wop Filer.
How you spell it?
WHOP.
WHOP. WAP.
I don't think it's
Fine.
his real name. I'm pretty sure he was renamed after
Fetty Wap.
he likes the Burger King Whoppers.
I have fucking no idea.
He's an undrafted wide receiver now for the Minnesota Vikings. Vikings.
I was saying that. Oh, you bitch.
The Vikings forever have not had a. No, you weren't. The
Yes,
Vikings forever have not had a reliable third wide receiver on the roster. Like it's been Diggs, Thielen, or now it's Jefferson, Thielen. When is there going to be a third guy that finally breaks out? So, fantasy dark horse.
WAP.
Is
There
Kirk
you
Cousins good? People
No,
really think
but-
Kirk Cousins is good.
But I actually kind of liked him in Indiana. He had some moments.
He played for Indiana?
Yes.
It's crazy that the Washington football team's a quarterback away from being good, and they had Cousins.
They have Ryan Fitzpatrick.
No, they have. You told me his name last week.
Taylor Heineke.
They have Taylor Heineke. Everything's good. Never mind. I take it back.
God, the one-hit wonder.
Taylor
Dude, would
Heineke, the greatest of all time in the postseason. So
Do you think TM Tebow's good?
no.
They beat the Steelers.
When was the last time the Raiders did anything?
I'm just
Good show.
I'm just saying. I'm literally just saying. Okay. Anyway, well, I feel like if people tuned in, it was kind of a little bit of a dud.
If
far
we
as
could have
fantasy
like just
content.
if we could just have like 2 minutes, I just want to hear from Courtney Plummer on how aggravated she gets dealing with you, because I can only imagine the stress and anxiety that she gets from dealing with you.
Me and Courtney have a great relationship.
I just want to hear from her.
Well, here you go.
Alex
Courtney.
is chill. What are you talking about?
Thank you.
He's
Are
been
we
super chill.
Are we sure about this?
This is a persona.
Positive.
I am in character right
He's
now.
high
This is my
maintenance. He's very
persona.
high maintenance.
Not maintenance.
That's true.
No, he's chill.
Oh, what? High maintenance. I am frugal. I go to the clearance section at every store I go to.
My man, everything. It's true.
I am the biggest clearance guy I know. I am the best window shopper I know.
I'm proud of you.
Yeah,
Someone
you don't know who I am. This is a persona.
That's me too. Straight to sale.
All right. Well, hopefully I made things a little bit more interesting than they otherwise would have been. So
Yeah, and to be fair, this was going to be really kind of a dud of a fantasy episode. I'm hoping to really pick things up next week.
Yeah, 'cause of you.
Quarterbacks.
you
That
pick
hurt.
shitty topics.
That hurt.
Damn.
You know what? Right here, that hurt.
I knew
All
where
right?
you were going, Alex. Don't worry. I got you.
Yeah.
I understand.
You know what? You know what, Trey? You're not getting your fucking smooch. Okay? Fuck your smooch. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. You're on the couch. You are on the couch.
It's all right. We're still gonna cuddle in Vegas, and it's gonna be all good.
I don't think so. I don't think so.
Mhm.
I'll do the hand thing.
Is it gonna be you and me next week again?
Shit. At this rate, you might as well just clear your schedule. What are you doing Tuesday?
I'm here for you. You need
Okay.
me.
God damn, this is fucking ridiculous. It looked like a fucking oval. It's not even a good circle. It's not.
What the?
I don't know what he's doing. He's that's how he's gonna. That's how he's gonna be like this to my hair. That's what he's doing to my hair.
No, one of my hidden talents. I'm a great massage person.
I'm not a massage guy. No, absolutely. It hurts.
I wasn't, and then one of my friends is actually a masseuse here, and I went to go see her. Nah, dude, massage is fuck. I get it.
I thought you were gonna say it was a guy masseuse. I was like, yeah, that's kind of gay, no cap. But double hand, double make twisty. What the fuck? Oh no. Anyway,
Do you want me here next week, Chickster?
do you want to be here next week?
Are we just running back next week?
I don't know. I'm kind of upset with everybody right now. I really am. I was pissed. Not you guys. Well, Trey hurt my feelings, but it's okay.
I did not.
Yeah, you did.
I did not.
My persona
not
is
making-
hurt.
My persona, my character
did
is
not.
playing right now. Offended.
I'm the main character in this shit, and I'm hurt right now. I just want you to know. And everyone's booing you. That's how you need to know. Thank you, Jackson. You know what? I love Jackson. Jackson's on the good line.
Wop's name is Elias D'Angelo, not Wop. He gave that the nickname Wop. His real name is Elias.
So what?
For shits and I was just letting you know.
No, his name's WAP.
Yeah.
Anyway, we kind of bullshitted actually for 50 minutes, so I'm with it. But that's gonna be this. That's gonna be it for this show. Kind of a dud for fantasy topics. We'll go. Shut up, Trey. Don't even do it. Don't even do it.
Don't even do it. You know what? I don't like your attitude right now.
I thought we had a great show. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
You didn't even let me finish. You gave me that stank ass look. It was a little bit of a dud as far as fantasy goes. As far as content, you know, we just have this natural chemistry, even though I'm kind of mad at you right now. And me and Garrett have natural chemistry too. And I'm not mad at you, Garrett. Yeah, I'll give you smooches. Yeah. How you like that? How you like that? Anyway, we're going to pick this up back next week. We're going to hit some more quarterbacks. It'll be a lot more fantasy and much less of this. So anyway, tune in next week. We're going to have a better show. I'm a little pissed. It's fine. We'll get over it. This has been the Ballz Deep Fantasy Show. Tuesday, 9 p.m. Eastern Time next week. Be there or be square like Garrett's head, and we will be there. I am your host, Alex Chick. That's Garrett, a.k.a. Waluigi, a.k.a. Motorcycle Man, a.k.a. Jimmy Neutron's dad. Trey, Hockey Guy Trey. And he hurt my feelings. Of course, we have our producer, Courtney, making it all work, doing all the technology stuff because I can't do shit like that. That's going to be it. Thank you for coming. Tune in next week.